Welcome to Monster Monday. Today we're getting prehistoric. I got my brother Cameron here and we're talking dinosaurs.
We spared no expense.
Welcome back to Monster Monday, the show where I take my years of knowledge in filmmaking and editing. I take videos and try to see if they're real or fake. Alright, well today we're watching a bunch of dinosaur videos to see if they're real or fake. You guys think dinosaurs still exist? If you do, put it in the comments. Let me know yes or no. Tell me your theories. Do we have little islands still, like hidden gems? What do you think? You think dinosaurs exist still?
No.
No? You don't think there's a chance at all a dinosaur is still out there creeping about?
I mean, technically they do in birds.
Chickens.
Technically, yes.
Like a
6-foot turkey.
Non-avian.
That's hilarious that line is in Jurassic Park where
It
the
is.
kid says it's a 6-foot turkey, and then come to find out
They actually
it's
are.
pretty much a 6-foot
Yeah.
turkey. Let you know a little bit about this guy. Nowadays, you sit on the toilet and you play on your phone. When we were younger, he would read dinosaur encyclopedias while pooping.
Yeah.
So,
Word for word.
he's actually going to be more of the science side of these videos. I'm going to be more of the creative filmmaking side of it. So let's see what we get into. All right, so this first one is a shark-like creature that's been washed up on the shores. Let's take a look at it, see what we see.
Okay.
So far, I mean, it's supposed to be, I think around in this area here, you're supposed to be able to see like, I mean, he's got his, looks like an eye hanging out, stuff like that. So to me, I mean, clearly this is 100% real. This isn't CGI. This isn't, something is there. Because you can actually see people are pushing on it with their foot. I mean, this is a real idol.
That's a rotting
Now,
carcass.
whether or not it's a real fake idol, of like what I mean by that is something created for this video.
Yes.
Or if it is if we're thinking it's something different and it's not. So what do you think on this one?
A lot of them are saying it has like spikes on its head. Those are clearly just the gill structures with the flap of the gills right here is missing. You can see a pectoral fin. You can see a dorsal fin right back here in the back. I mean, this is clearly it's a fish of some kind.
So those aren't spikes, because I know that was the big claim on this video was people kept saying that they were spikes and they didn't know what kind of spikes were coming out of this thing's neck.
No.
Almost like a dragon's beard.
Yes.
So these are, if it had gills, these are just little fibers inside the gills, right?
Yes. A gill has little structures that hold the blood vessels in place, and these are what attach to those structures so it can fan out and the water can flow over them and the exchange of oxygen can then occur into the blood system.
So more than likely what we're seeing here is actually some kind of shark or fish.
Yes.
Large fish of some
very
sort.
large.
But its gills are missing, so
Yes,
something
the
like it
gill
probably,
plates are gone.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it's probably died at sea, been eaten on by other fish and stuff like
Yes.
that, and that just happened to be gone because it's a very soft tissue membrane right there, and
Yeah.
it's easier to get to,
It's a
especially
flap,
by little
it's
fish.
easier to fall off, it's got a little connective point, so it's not like it's going to stay
Okay, so what we're
around.
seeing here is just a regular fish. We're not looking at anything prehistoric or out of the
No,
ordinary.
it's not a reptile of any kind, it's not a prehistoric sea monster, it's got gills. It's got pectoral fins, it has a dorsal fin. The tail you're seeing in the back, even though it is bony, if you look at it, it's actually a cartilage on it instead of bone, which means it is a shark or a other cartilaginous fish.
I have 2 art degrees, so you're saying words that are way beyond what I know.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's the tail.
Right there, you can see how that's
Okay.
cartilage,
That's
not bone. Do you see how it's broke off?
Okay.
That's cartilage, not bone right there.
Alright, so the next video we have is said to be a baby megalodon.
Okay.
So a megalodon, for people who don't know, is
a ancient species of shark that got up to about 60, maybe 70 feet.
okay.
And it's related to like the mako nowadays, but it would have been the biggest species of shark ever to live that we know of.
Okay, so it's just a really giant nightmare.
Yes, its teeth would have been about the size of my hand.
Nope.
That would have been one tooth. And it would have had hundreds of these teeth, about a 7 to 8 foot jaw.
Okay, so they're saying this is a baby megalodon.
Okay.
Now megalodons, the idea of those existing in the ocean is still kind of an easy to believe thing.
We don't know enough about the oceans to say yes or no, but evidence is pointing toward no.
Why do you think no?
Because of how large it is, it would have had to feed on large prey such as whales. And we're not seeing whales with giant bites taken out of them, 8-foot bites taken out of them.
I did see a video the other day of a shark that someone had caught, and they were like reeling it in, and when they finally, like, the shark just kind of gave up, and when they finally got it in, it was bit in half. Like, the back half was gone.
Yeah. That could have just been a bigger shark.
It was a pretty gnarly sized shark they had pulled in. This one is said to be a baby megalodon, and it's off the coast of Australia, which Australia does have a pretty good number of sharks.
Yeah.
So they have like a, what is that, great white?
Yeah, that's a normal great white, Carcharodon carcharodon.
Alright, so the shark comes right. That's the one they're saying is the baby megalodon.
Okay.
Okay, so let's watch it again. Let's watch it come by one more time. Okay, I'm just going to just take this one here.
Okay.
This one is completely CGI. I feel a CGI. I don't feel it is really.
Yeah.
Now, not the whole video. If you go back, the original sharks that you see swimming around, I do believe those are real. Those are 100%. This is real. This is real footage of sharks swimming in the ocean. I feel the baby megalodon, which is the darker shaded creature or darker shaded shark you see swim under, that's supposed to be the baby megalodon.
Yeah.
What I'm seeing with this right out the gate is if you look at the water pattern with the sun shining through the top of the water, on the top shark here, it's very diffused, it's very spread out.
Yeah.
It's not, it's obviously a lot deeper than it is, but closer right at the surface. But you play it through, and when the megalodon swims underneath, it's very pinpointed.
Yeah. It's almost like it was closer to the surface, but it's clearly underneath.
The wave patterns aren't matching. Well, the sun patterns aren't matching on either shark. And just the way he bites this fish, it looks as if the fish sucks into his mouth versus him biting it, like they meet.
That can be an actual thing in animals, but yeah, like I get what you're saying. Like it definitely the sun pattern and the way he bites it just doesn't seem
natural.
Yeah, it seems very off. There's something off.
See, like when he bites it, and it's just very off. And then even when he goes off into the distance, into the abyss, not really abyss, but out of the camera's length of view, I guess. The way he fades out,
disappears.
The way he fades out is, I don't know.
He kind of blinks almost out.
Yeah, it's almost just like a crossfade on it.
A gradual like clunk fade out.
Yeah, it definitely to me.
And also for me, the way the other shark is reacting, that's a bigger shark. Sharks give away for other bigger sharks. There's no way that shark would just gently, calmly swim by while a larger shark swim that close to it. It would react.
They're predators, so when they have a shark coming at them larger than them, they're like, well, this guy could hurt me.
Yeah, they're going to move out of the way.
As humans, we have this nature of knowing, like, you don't mess with people unless you have to mess with them. We're not just running around punching people.
Yeah.
But in, like, the wild,
that's what happens.
Everyone's dinner.
Yeah.
You just hope that you get yours before someone gets you.
Yeah.
And so this shark here could be, so that the smaller shark would be like, all right, I'm going to get out of the way of this big shark before I'm in his mouth.
Exactly.
So we're just going ahead and write this one off. This one's not real. This one is CGI. Right. So this dinosaur is still left back in the day with Alan Grant. Alan! All right, so this one is supposedly a, is that how you say that word, supposedly?
Supposedly.
Oh, sweet, I got it right. Alright, so this one supposedly is a sea monster, but you only see its tail.
Okay.
And you get a little bit of its body and stuff like that, but you only see the sea monster's tail. So we're going to take a look at it and see if this is I've seen this one. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now that it is a real video.
Okay.
I don't think there's any kind of CGI on it, but I want to get your take on what you think this is by seeing its fin, and that there is a creature out there that this could be that we already know about.
Okay.
So, as you can tell, it was definitely filmed in 1987.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if it was really filmed then or not, but it looks like that.
Yeah, it's definitely older.
So you're kind of getting this mermaid-looking tail right now.
Yeah, I see a tail. It's like a tri-fork there.
Yeah, so we got multiple shots of it, so it's not just one.
I mean, it's clearly an organic being. Like that.
Yeah,
It's
that's what
an
I'm saying.
actual animal. It's not.
There's no
staged.
video. I don't
Yeah.
think there's any video trickery.
No. I can definitely see the splashing and just the way the waves on it. Like that's
Yeah, this is definitely real.
organic.
But it looks like we have multiple of this
Mm-hmm.
creature playing, but I really only seeing one.
You see a
forked
breath
tail.
right there. So there's a head. Try and get at least a rough estimate of size here.
I think the video slows down. Yeah, see
It
right
does.
here, he slows down so you can get
Yeah.
a good shot of
The tail.
the tail comes up. Right here, so you get that very forked tail.
Yeah.
So is there anything out there that has a tail like this?
Oh, absolutely. The forked one, no, but the way that the base of the tail is shaped and the thickness of it is clearly a manatee's tail.
But a manatee's tail is
Solid.
solid.
Yes. There's an issue because the manatees always swim near the top of the water where it's warm, they can float, it's lazily. They get run over by boats.
Yeah.
So what you're seeing is a propeller has hit this manatee's tail.
So this is actually just
splitting
more
it.
of a sad event
It's
versus
really,
a
yes.
crypto
It
creature.
almost amputated its entire tail off.
So we just got a disfigured manatee here,
Yes.
which is extremely sad. Guys, we are fishing. Watch for manatees. We don't need no weird manatees being blamed sea monsters. Sure, they're just trying to hang out and not be called monsters.
No,
Next
we just call them
video.
sea cows.
Oh, that's so much worse. Why is it if you call this thing a sea cow, it sounds really cute, but if I was to call a girl a sea cow, I'm going to get in a lot of trouble?
Because they're two different animals.
Oh, okay. By the way, our card filled up, so Bree's going to go with some crappy audio this time.
Was it empty?
No,
Oh, well, that's your fault.
that's on me.
That's just poor planning. We waited like an hour and a half for that thing to load.
Sorry about the audio, guys. If it sounds terrible, it's his fault.
That guy.
Next one. All right, so this one here is said to be I'm about to get majorly corrected on this one. Pterodactyl.
Pterosaur.
If it has wings and it's a dinosaur, it is a pterodactyl.
It's not a dinosaur.
That
it's
is a known fact in every encyclopedia in the world.
It's a pterosaur. There are no flying dinosaurs.
Well, they're dinosaurs.
Actually, there were flying dinosaurs, kind of. I mean, there still are with birds and the micro-raptors and stuff like that.
So
They
you're
can
telling
fly.
me that dinosaur isn't like a overall term of creatures from back in the day?
No.
So these aren't these.
They're not dinosaurs.
Not.
Those are pterosaurs.
That's a dinosaur.
That's a pterosaur. It's completely
So
different.
is T-Rex a dinosaur?
Yeah, T-Rex is a dinosaur.
Why is this one gets its own separate version
Because
of dinosaur?
of their lineage, where they came from. They split off earlier. That's right. Knowledge is power.
So we're looking at these dinosaurs. All right, so this one's supposed to be a
Pterosaur.
washed up on the oceans of somewhere. So so we're gonna take a look at it because as you can see, let's just look at the picture right here.
Yeah.
As you can see with this image,
Mm-hmm.
you have what is seen to be a beak, an eye hole, a crest like on the top of its head, and then its neck right here. But we've looked at this and we've already kind of figured out
Yes.
what this is. This is an easy one. This isn't what you
Yeah.
think you're seeing.
Yeah, it took me like 10 seconds to look at this and realize the image is actually upside down. And if you flip it over, that's just a dolphin.
So now instead of a crest, it's a fin, and then you have its eye hole, and then some flesh missing, and
Off
then
the jaw, and those teeth are specifically designed to catch fish. Those are mammalian fish-eating teeth.
so we just have a dolphin that somebody came up to at the wrong angle.
Yep, that's all that is.
That's all we got on that one. That's it. All right, this one.
Okay.
This one's a dinosaur.
Pterosaur.
This one is found over Idaho.
Idaho.
Oh. Good one. Alright, so this one here was a pterodactyl. Is there a pterodactyl?
There's pterodactyl.
But is this a pterodactyl?
It's possibly.
Is it claimed to be a pterodactyl?
It's definitely a pterosaur. It looks like it's a pterodactylid of some kind.
Alright, so we have this flying pterosaur
There you go.
over Idaho. What I'm seeing on this video, I mean, it's just...
Anatomically, it looks correct. But the issue I have with videos like this is they look exactly as you would expect them to look.
It does. It looks very cliche what we would
does.
think this animal would look like.
And not knowing what animals looked like back then, we don't know if it might have had a wedge of skin between its crest and neck. We don't know.
My thing, seeing it as a video, like from the video side of it, there's a moment where it does this like half roll.
Yeah.
I just don't see the physics of it still working.
And,
like I feel like when it does the half roll, that it would dive down a bit, but it kept gliding perfectly straight.
It's almost like it's held by something up top.
But I'm not really seeing any CGI. So I do feel like something's really there. This is a good... Because, I mean, when it flips, there's the light. I mean, I'm not saying it can't be done CGI. Yeah. I'm just saying that if someone did do a CGI, did mean they put some work into it. But, but as a real animal, there's nothing like this that exists now.
No.
Do you think that if this is a real pterosaur, that it would be able to hide from it? I mean, it's a flying animal. It flies in the sky, and the sky's so open, it would be hard to hide. I mean, do you think something like this could hide?
Especially over like Idaho and stuff like that. I mean, the fact that you would have to have a population of them.
Yeah.
You can't have just two. That's not genetically stable. You can't have. You've got to have 100 of them, 200 of them.
So just the fact that one of these just hanging out is...
Yeah, like there's no way it could sustain itself. So you would have to have 200 of them. I don't think a animal with a 20-foot wingspan, 200 of them is going to be able to hide for thousands of years.
Now, I mean, with this 200 we're talking, is that just this type of animal, or is that all animals? So if we take it back
almost any vertebrate animal.
So we take it, let's say Nessie, Loch Ness.
Yeah.
There would have to be more than one for that.
There would definitely have to be more than one. There would have to be hundreds of them. At least 50 to 100. Like, it's... To sustain yourself, I think it was a population of 7 females and 5 males is the minimum you can have to establish a viable population.
Then why are we only marrying one?
Because there's 7 billion of us. We don't need more than that.
So that's the same thing like what people say with Bigfoot and everything. Like there has to be more than one. You have to. But see, with Bigfoot though, he's always seen in these like really dense wooded forest areas. These like so that's easy to hide in. The sky is not an easy place to hide.
It's so busy up there with aircraft and helicopters, and now with drones. There's no way something that large flying would show up on radar. You would see it. It's got a 20-foot wingspan. It's not stealth.
Yeah, I mean, so we're going to write that one off as we don't know.
Yeah,
we just really don't know what that is. It seems really weird that it doesn't just glide down when it does that half flip, which seems really awkward. But it seems real, and we have no clue what it could be. It's not mistaken for anything. So I have a real fun one for you here, Cameron.
Okay.
This one is supposed to be a group of baby dinosaurs running across the road.
Okay.
So let's take a look at this. There they are.
All right, I can see what they're saying. It does. It definitely, when you pause it at the right time, it can look like a bunch of baby sauropods running across the road.
Okay. But after watching it and seeing what it is, this is... I'm going to play it for you in a different way. Take a look at it now.
All right, I know exactly what that is.
So now that you see the car pulling up to it versus just sitting there, these aren't dinosaurs.
These are mammals. This is a coati. A coati is a.
It sounds like you have a speech impediment.
I
and
do,
You're trying to say karate.
It's a coati. It's a carnivorous mammal from Central and South America.
Okay.
That's related to the raccoon. So
but
what you're seeing is
when
a
put
type
in
of
reverse.
coati. But when played in reverse, it looks exactly like some baby sauropods running across the road.
Its tail does the whole thing, like
tail
the
that
neck
comes up and it looks like a little head and a
Yeah.
little tail in the back. But no, that's just a family of coatis.
Okay, so that one's definitely 100%.
That one is not even close.
Debunked. So today we found out that more than likely dinosaurs aren't roaming the earth. I will say the only one that I do believe could still be out there is the megalodon. I feel like that's the most plausible answer because we haven't even begun to really discover the abyss.
And there are animals that lived back then that are really unchanged till now.
Yeah.
I mean, you have crocodiles that were there before dinosaurs, and they're unchanged for hundreds of million years. Sharks, the coelacanth was thought to have gone extinct with the dinosaurs, and they found it still alive.
So I mean, I do believe there's some stuff we don't know.
Yes.
That has to do with prehistoric times.
Yes.
But are we having, T-Rexes walking around?
No.
No. Are we having, velociraptors over there sneaking up, group hunting on people?
Clever girl.
I don't believe these dinosaurs still exist today.
Yes.
I think there was then, they're gone. We're a new era of living creatures.
Yes.
Dinosaurs and man live at the same time.
No.
Really? You don't
Not
think?
even close.
What about...
The amount of time, they existed so long ago, but the amount of time they did exist, the amount of time from a stegosaurus to a tyrannosaurus is greater than the amount of time from a tyrannosaurus to modern humans. That's how long they ruled this earth. We should celebrate the dinosaurs that do exist. Birds.
Birds are dinosaurs?
Birds are dinosaurs. They are not. There's avian and non-avian dinosaurs, and the non-avians have passed on and no longer exist, but the avian dinosaurs still exist.
They stuck to the skies.
They stuck to the sky, they stuck on the ground, they ate seeds. And they survived the extinction event, and they exist to this day.
That makes sense. Makes sense.
So let's celebrate those animals that still exist, and we can still save them. A lot of them are in danger and are dying off, and we can save them.
I was going to cut a joke about eating chicken tonight for dinner, but then you ruined it.
I did. I had to
you
put
ruined it with that.
I had to put a little moral story in there.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you guys think that dinosaurs exist still, leave it in the comments. If you don't think, tell me. Just give me your opinion on it. Just let me know what you think. I would love to hear it. On your way down there, go ahead and just hit that like button, and go ahead, just take your little finger, get a little wet there, go up to it, rub gently on it, and then just hit that subscribe button for me. Why don't you go ahead and do that? Just take care of that. So yeah, guys, I hope you have a good time, and just remember, life finds a way.